Willie D Live.
So we got this story out of Williamsburg County of a resource officer putting hands on a youngster. I don't even know what the context is. I just know Buddy put hands on him. Check it out.
Bus 22. Again, that is bus 25, you will ride bus 5, and bus 20 scholars, you will ride bus 22. This concludes our afternoon announcement. Have a great evening.
Did y'all see something? Did y'all see the other officers just sitting there, just standing there looking? You're just standing there looking. So he either knows that it's wrong and he's not participating, or he thinks it's right and he's not participating. He's not getting in to try to break it up. That boy could have landed on his head and broken his neck. He could have killed him. He could have killed that boy. I do not appreciate resource officers in the schools, the way that they handle a lot of our young people. Now, I got it, fam. I got it. We got some youngsters that are wild. They like to buck. They think they bad. They swing on the teachers and all of that kind of stuff. We know at that moment, at least, he wasn't swinging on a teacher. We know at least at that moment, he wasn't trying to swing on the police officer. So why so much aggression toward our young people? Even if somebody shoots somebody in the streets and go kill 8, 9, 10 people in a church, a black church, the police know how to handle that person with care and decency. They know how to be human towards somebody when they want to. They know how to be gentle. They know how to de-escalate. They know how to be calm when they want to. Even when you kill people, they know how to be like, put your hands behind your back. Okay, well, you know what? Don't even worry about it. Just get in the back seat. But they get so aggressive with our young people oftentimes. And they manhandle them. They overdo it. I get it. Some of y'all like, man, them kids need to be there. Listen, man, I get it. But what you don't understand when you say that is you're stroking all of the kids with a broad stroke. And that ain't right. Because somebody can do you the same way. Let's say you're a lawyer and somebody said, well, you know, lawyers ain't nothing, man. Lawyers, da, 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 da. But everybody need a lawyer at some point, and you want your lawyer to be good. And you think when a lawyer do good work, you think your lawyer was good. All lawyers are not created equal. All lawyers are not the same. All lawyers are not crooks. A lot of them are, but all of them aren't. Some lawyers have integrity. Some doctors have integrity. Many of them don't. Some politicians have integrity. Many of them don't. Some police officers have integrity. Some of them, many of them don't. So this is why I just try my best to avoid generalizations unless I'm talking about a specific group of people that follows a specific ideology, right? That's different. For example, if you MAGA, oh, I'm talking about all y'all asses, all y'all the same, all of you, you're all the same to me, every last one of you, uncivilized mutts, yeah. I don't appreciate how a lot of these police officers bully our children. They try to intimidate our children. We can talk about how resource officers are necessary in the schools. But when's the last time you saw a predominantly Black school get shot up by a student? When's the last time a Black student went into a Black school and shot it up and killed everybody? Seems like to me, yeah, they're disruptive and they get into fights and stuff, the kids fight. But it seems like to me, if you want to, it seems like to me it's more important to have resource officers at these predominantly white schools, because that's where all of the mass murders is happening. That's where the little kids in elementary are getting shot up at. Seems like to me, that's where the resource officers should be really aggressive if you want to justify aggression. That's where it should be really happening at. But you won't see such a thing there. You never see videos of police officers manhandling white kids, slam dunking white girls, picking them up and slamming. You never see that. You never see them doing white girls like that. Even the most uncivilized ones, even the most belligerent ones, even the most violent ones are never treated like that. Our kids say, get your hands up again, and just start manhandling, slamming, and all that kind of stuff. We got to stop that shit. We got to put an end to that. All parents, everybody on deck. Parents, community, everybody need to be on deck. Because here's the thing. You might be thinking you good because your kid is disciplined. Your grandchild is disciplined. So you thinking that, well, my grandchild will never be involved in something like that. What happens when they get a call and they go rushing and they grab the wrong kid and they grab your grandchild and pick your grandchild up and slam them on the ground and bust all their teeth out their mouth? Slam their head and now their brain dead. Now you see that it's everybody's problem. I ain't even got kids in school. And I'm empathetic towards the ones who go through this. I'm empathetic toward the parents who have to be subjected to this type of treatment. We got to get off this me, I thing. It's we. Because, hey, it's him one day, her the next day, and you the next day. Eventually, the bully makes his way around the room. The bully might get distracted, come in the room and mess with this person right here and then go about their business. Then the next day, the bully messing with this person. Then the next day, the bully messing with this person. Then the next day, the bully messing with that person. Or the bully might go in and go make a beeline straight to somebody that they want to push around, and you thinking, oh, it's an isolated incident. Ooh, man, I'm glad I wasn't that person. Eventually, you're going to be that person. Just like when it comes to protecting your neighborhood. If you are dumb enough to watch someone break into your neighbor's house and you don't try to do anything about it, you don't write down a license plate, you don't record the car, you don't record them going in and out, you don't say, hey, get away from there. You don't say nothing. You don't pull out a gun and say, get out, nigga, and hold them down to the police. You don't do nothing. You next. Because this is the way a criminal thinks. Allegedly. This is what I heard. If they hit one house in the neighborhood, if they hit one apartment in the complex and they get away smooth, now they got a spot they think is a sweet spot. They are going to go back to that same apartment complex. Any of you jackers out there, you can vouch for me, you know. They're going to go to that same apartment complex. And they're going to keep going and keep hitting every house in that complex until they get jammed up. Till they get their head blown off, or until they kill somebody or get caught and go to jail. That's how it goes. So what they do to the least of us, they do to the rest of us. I'm not cool with that at all, man. I'm not cool with grown men pulling up at schools, beating up children, body slamming children. If your ass don't have the skills to de-escalate the situation, and you can't take a kid being belligerent or resisting arrest, and you don't know how to get them under control, your ass don't need to be working nowhere around kids. One of these days, and I do believe it's going to be one of these days soon, they're going to try the wrong one. They're going to put their hands on the wrong person's kids. They're going to put their hands on the wrong person's kid, and they're going to come up there and give them everything that they were looking for. They're going to get downed. They're going to mess around and put their hands on the wrong person's child. And they're going to be made an example out of. And I'm going to be waiting like a month. Boy, I got my 3 claps. I got my 3 slow claps reserved for that moment. I hope that young man is all right. I pray that his parents sue the police department, sue the city, whoever his employer is, sue the school, because they're liable when they have those type of uncivilized mutts roaming the campus. Personally, I think that these police officers should be outside of the school. They shouldn't even be inside of the school. They should be on the exterior of the school. They should be outside of the school and let real principals and teachers control their own classrooms and schools. And if they can't control them, then you reach out. Hit a quick number, then they come in and have to do whatever they got to do. If there's a real danger. But if there ain't no real danger, if a kid ain't swinging on you, your job is to subdue that kid, restrain him. Just restrain him. It ain't this is my opportunity. That's how they handle our kids. Busting them all in the head, kicking them, body slamming them. And I do believe a lot of that is to indoctrinate them. They're trying to get our kids used to being in the system. They're trying to get them traumatized to police interaction. I do believe that's what it's about. Because how else do you explain when they put handcuffs on a 5-year-old kid? I still have yet to see them do it to any other kid than a black kid.